Now, Justin, we have something kind of fun to do.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get our last-minute predictions out of the way. I know we just talked about, is this a playoff team? Is this whatever?
Yeah.
Now we're going to get into the nitty-gritty a little bit. We're going to go week by week, really quick, give our quick thoughts, and then after this, we will specifically dive deep into week 1, which is the game we have on Monday.
Yep.
But let's go ahead and start week 1 against the Vikings. What do you think? In Soldier Field, Monday Night Football, J.J. McCarthy's debut, Ben Johnson's debut. What do you think?
I think I'm going to eat a W.
Out of nowhere. Where did that come from? Where did James Winston just walk in the studio? What?
Hey, James, I didn't see you over there.
No, you can't do that because the Florida State kid did that after they beat Bama, and so now it's just
right.
There's
Yeah,
a bad.
you're right. The aura is not there.
So you're taking the Bears against the Vikings week 1?
I am, and like I know we're gonna get deeper into it later, but
Yes.
like it's JJ. A lot of people, don't get me wrong, I think the Vikings had a really, really successful season, but I just don't think that it's going to be the same thing of McCarthy at the helm, right?
Yeah.
This is a rookie quarterback, and it's not even like it was a quarterback that was a highly valued pick. Don't get me wrong. He's probably going to be your average league starter, national champion. You know,
Yeah.
he's from Illinois. You know, he's
My arch rival.
yeah. Hometown hero, right? All great things, but I just don't expect him to really come out there and beat a team that's already experienced.
Yeah.
I think the only benefit that he has is he has Justin Jefferson, and he'll probably get a lot of targets that game.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that, Jalen Johnson is able to be healthy and play. You slow him down. We are able to have, Montez Sweat, some other guys in that backfield kind of really pressure McCarthy. And I think we're good. I think we can get a win for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the Bears a loss on this one.
What?
I'm sorry, I will. I'm gonna give the Bears a loss. I think the Vikings are very underrated. Not only that, but I think that their coaching staff is excellent. Kevin
Their
O'Connell
coaching
and
staff
Brian
is good.
Flores is really good.
Yeah.
And like I mentioned earlier, tell me what the status of Jalen Johnson is going into Monday night. Is he 100%?
Yeah.
I can be persuaded. Is he not playing? Ooh, I don't know. So for now, again, this is going to be my theme this year, Justin.
Yeah.
They scorned me so bad last year.
That you
They
can't beat.
sunburned me so bad that
Yeah,
I'm
that's
wearing 20 pounds of sunscreen, like I do in real life. I'm wearing 20 pounds of sunscreen with this team. I'm not taking any chances, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not taking any chances, but I will be a lot more cautious. So I will go with the loss. You'll go with the win. I'm going to keep track of this on our
Perfect.
thing, and then we'll
Yeah.
converse afterwards.
Cool.
Week 2 in Detroit against the Lions. What are we thinking?
Yeah, we're not winning that one.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Yeah,
now. We're
no.
on the same page
Yeah, they will probably, unless they just have like some. Now, I do think it'll be interesting because obviously they don't have Ben Johnson, right? So my offense will be different, but I don't think they're. Oh well, I mean, yeah, I forgot they don't even have Aaron Glenn anymore, right?
Yeah, they lost both their coordinators.
So,
yeah.
But they still got Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
I still think this team will be a competitor. I think they'll probably finish first in the NFC North again. They may not be exactly the same Detroit Lions we've been seeing for the past couple of years, but I don't expect the Bears to come out. Now, it was weird because we almost beat them in that Thanksgiving game, but then
Why didn't we beat them, Justin? What happened at the end of that game?
poor coaching.
What happened? Did we not maybe
something
call timeout? Yeah.
No, yeah. That part, right?
that
so
part, yep.
you
Thank
know,
you, Matt Eberflus.
right. You're welcome. Yeah, I guess. Why am I saying you're welcome? I guess he's welcome.
No,
for
I'm with
leaving.
you. I think this is a loss. And this is no disrespect to the Bears. The Lions are a really good team. They're number 1
Yeah.
seed in the NFC last year. I know they lost both their coaches. But from a personnel standpoint, they really don't have too many subtractions.
No.
Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown, J-Mo, Jahmyr Gibbs. Aiden Hutchinson will be back, as you said.
Yeah.
This is a really good Lions team on the road. I'm giving the Bears a loss. Now, I'll jump in front of you to say this one because I love me playing some Cowboys in week 3. I love me playing some Cowboys against week 3.
Them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? The Bears better win this game.
They better
okay?
win this game.
They
I
should have
agree.
won this game before they traded Micah Parsons. Now they should definitely win this game. This is a home game against a, I would say,
depleted.
team easily. Now,
Yeah.
the Cowboys will have a good offense. Dak Prescott, I think, should not be as disrespected as he is. I like Dak personally. We know CeeDee's incredible. Jalen Johnson better be back for week 3. That's all I'm going to say. We know their offense is going to be good. I think George Pickens, if he's not crashing out, will be fine.
I forgot he's on that team. Yeah.
But their defense is rough.
It-
And, Justin,
it's-
who's their defensive coordinator? Oh, it's Matt Eberflus.
Crazy.
Yeah. If Matt Eberflus walks into Chicago
and beats
us, cancel the season.
Yeah, it's over.
Cancel the season in week 3.
Go ahead and move the stadium to Arlington Heights now, because
move the stadium. Yeah. Start the construction.
Yeah.
Draft another quarterback. Better yet, start Tyson Bagent. Like, there's no excuses. If we lose to Dallas without Micah Parsons, Matt Eberflus walks in, trading his best guy to Green Bay. What an absolute anti-Chicago thing that would be, is to trade your best guy to Green Bay, then go into Chicago and beat the Bears. Not even gonna think about it. We're beating Dallas.
Yes, I agree.
Another game I think that should be not as easy of a W. I think this team's better.
Yeah.
But then they play in Las Vegas against the Raiders. I'm giving them a win here.
I'm giving them a win too. I don't. Yes, they have Geno Smith. Yes, they have Aston Jeanty. And they have
Brock Bowers.
And
who's bald now, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that.
Head.
You know what? Honestly, bro, it was about time.
Yeah, he was the most 45 looking 19-year-old I ever seen in my life.
It was time. It was time to let it go. So it was definitely needed. And obviously Max Crosby.
Yeah, Max
Crosby is going to be there. So there are some notable faces on this team, but as far as and your boy Pete Carroll.
Don't bring it to it still hurts a little bit.
So, honestly, this team could be a 500 team, or it could be a really, really trash team. And I think, obviously, it'll be week 4 once we face them. I still think they're going to be figuring it out. Geno Smith is not in Seattle, so he's not going to have the luxury of what he had before. I think this would be a very, very rough game for them starting on. And I think the first couple of weeks for the Raiders will be kind of figuring things out. And I think that's when the Bears should hopefully have it all together and be able to sneak a win towards them.
I like what you said about the Raiders figuring it out. A lot of new pieces. Rookie running back, new coach, new quarterback. Yeah. There's a lot of things that haven't quite gelled yet. And I think you're right. I think the Bears need to take advantage of that, and they need to steal a win from the Raiders. Although I'm not going to disrespect the Raiders. I do think that they are a good team. But the Bears, you got to play good teams in the National Football League.
Yeah.
Next, this is, I think, one of the games you circle on the schedule.
Yeah.
Primetime game against the Commanders. The site of the crime scene that killed our season last year.
Yeah.
Against Jaden Daniels, the number 2 pick. Justin, does this matchup go differently than it did last year? Hopefully there's no Hail Mary to end the game.
Sure,
but
yeah.
Do we come out with a win in Washington?
Man. I'm going to say no.
Okay.
I'm going to say no, only because I feel like with Washington and the momentum they had last year, I think really – I don't know. I want to – I'm like you. When it comes to certain teams, I'm like, especially ones that really beat us badly, I feel like this could be – the potential of us losing this game is more, to me, it's a higher chance than us winning. I definitely think Washington – and it's weird because, Washington just came really good out of nowhere. Rookie quarterback. It was almost a season – we were 1.5, but they just took the spotlight. Yeah. So I think for me, I think it'll be a close one, but I just think with – with Jaden Daniels and their receivers as well, I think it's just going to be a tough one to win. I don't know if we're going to win it at Washington. I feel like if it was at home, I'd maybe give it a higher chance, but I feel like, their crowd is electric out there too.
They are. Yeah. They are. I'll tell you what, and I'm going to look right in the camera when I say this. The Bears are going to win this football game.
All right.
For 2 reasons.
Okay.
Number 1, we need revenge from last season.
We sure do.
We got embarrassed. That was the most embarrassing thing that happened to any team at all last season. Embarrassing.
Yeah.
We got to take back our pride, number 1. Number 2, you know who else got embarrassed by the Commanders last year? Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson lost the Commanders in the playoffs. So if you think about it, both the Bears and Ben Johnson got their season ended by Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
There's an element of revenge. There's an element of pride. There is an element of we have to get back against this team. That's number 1. Number 2, the Commanders last year were a little bit fraudulent, okay? We know. Yeah. They won a lot of games by the skin of their teeth, by failed Hail Marys, by Jalen Hurts getting hurt, and they're playing the third-string Eagles quarterback. Okay?
Yeah.
They won a lot of very close one-score games. In the NFL, you're going to win about 50% of your one-score games. Now, if you're an elite quarterback like Tom Brady, you win about 60. Mahomes is an outlier. He wins like 75, but that's just Mahomes. We can't. But what I'm trying to say is the pendulum always swings back, right? Last year, they won way too many one-score games. I think this year we'll see the pendulum swing back, and I think they'll get a little bit unlucky. So games that they might have won last year, they're going to lose this year.
Yeah.
I'm giving the Bears a win against Washington. I'm
not mad at that.
I think that's going to be a season-defining game against Washington.
I think it will.
If they go into Washington, beat the Commanders, ooh, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling, as John Gruden would say, I'm feeling nicey. Feeling nicey. Now, Justin, I think we're on the same page with this one. Probably don't have to spend a whole lot of time.
No. It's the Saints. Tyler Rattler, right?
It's Spencer Rattler and then Tyler Shuck.
Tyler Shuck. Yeah, there we go. Who?
No. Who? Yeah.
We could.
Well,
hot garbage. Yeah.
We don't have to talk about it. That's the Saints.
Week 8. All right, let's move on.
If we lose to the Saints,
we got bigger problems.
We got bigger fish to fry. Yeah. Another game that we probably don't need to spend too much time on. The Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore.
We have a Google Doc, and he just wrote L on it. And I told him I would 100% agree. Unless Lamar Jackson is not playing in this game, we're not.
Yeah, if he just takes a mid-season vacation or something.
Yeah.
Well, I know the other thing that sucks for the Bears, and I know that's because I have him in fantasy, their bye week is week 7.
I know.
So they're coming in.
Roger Goodell.
Fully rested at home against the Bears.
What's up with that, bro?
Lamar Jackson, I'll say this. Lamar Jackson is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah.
He is one of the winningest quarterbacks in the NFL. But you know what, Justin? You know what he's the best at?
What?
He is at his best when he plays NFC teams because we have nothing like him in the conference.
Nope.
So we have no idea how to defend him. Like, who's going to run scout team quarterback that week? Yeah. Tyson Bagent? He's going to be running around like Lamar? I think not.
Yeah, no.
Baltimore, mad respect. We'll give that a no.
No.
Now an interesting one, another AFC North opponent. We got to go the next week to Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio, to play the Bengals.
Skyline
Joe
Chili
Burrow.
Mid.
Oh.
Skyline Chili Mid.
You don't like Skyline Chili?
I never had it. I'm just.
Oh. I was like, whoa. You're just dissing the whole city of Cincinnati. Save that for Green Bay, dude.
It's a little TikTok.
Well, there's nothing to diss because there's nothing in Green Bay to do. But anyways, week 9 against the Bengals. Now, I go back and forth with this one because part of me says Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. Ooh, that's tough. And that is going to be tough.
That is going to be tough.
But then again, there's a reason they didn't make the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
Their defense is
atrocious. Yeah.
And that was with Trey Hendrickson leading the NFL in sacks. They had the sack leader.
Yeah.
And they were still one of the worst defenses to the point where their MVP caliber quarterback, who was playing one of the best seasons of his career, could not drag his team to the playoffs.
No.
Not the division, not the Super Bowl, to the playoffs. So it really, to me, like when I first thought of this game, I was like, oh, L.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You got to, I mean, they lost to like the Patriots last year.
Yeah,
like,
that was crazy.
Come on. So what do you think? I'll let you go first on your prediction.
I'm going to go for W. And let me tell you why it's W. I feel like when you have a team that has an atrocious defense and you have a coach that's offensively minded, I feel like Ben Johnson will be able to pinpoint the weak spots in their front lines and their secondaries.
Not much to pinpoint. It's the whole all 11 players.
It's all
11 players on that side of the ball.
That part
minus
too.
Trey Hendrickson.
You're right. You're right. I just think overall, we have this is one of those games, depending on how the Bengals play this season, that we can take advantage of. If they're starting to kind of struggle and slump like they did last year, we got to go in Cincinnati. We got to beat them. I don't think it'll be a blowout. I think it'll be a close game if we do end up winning. But I think with all the drama they had over the offseason of paying players and trading players and all of this, I think it's going to be something that is going to continue to lull over the season, and I think we can be able to come up there and sneak a win.
So I'll play contrarian here.
Okay.
I'll go with an L. But I'll tell you what, this is one of my least confident convictions for a game. I could very easily be convinced that they're going to win this game. You could very easily convince me that Joe Burrow throws for 450 yards and we lose. I don't know. Honestly, if I could, I'd put a question mark. But we have to do the math afterwards and figure it out.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll go like 51% loss, 49% win. I'm very torn on this game. I think the Tiebreaker for me is that the game's in Cincinnati. If it was in Chicago, I would probably definitely go with a win.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll go with a loss for the Bengals. Another interesting, hard-fought playoff caliber game.
Mm-hmm.
We get to host the Giants. Justin, we're on the same page with this one, are we? Are we not? This should be
Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston.
The Jackson Dart-led. This should be the Jackson Dart-led Giants. And potentially, this is just conspiracy talking.
Should be.
The Brian Dable-less Giants. I don't think he makes it to Week 10, unfortunately.
I don't think he does either. I feel like this has been like a few seasons of mediocre-ish.
Yeah.
So it's just like, all right.
Yeah, no.
I think they make some changes.
He's hanging on a thread here for sure, but we're on the same page. We should beat the Giants.
And he let go of Saquon. Why? I don't know why.
Well, Daniel Jones, obviously. That's why.
Yeah.
How
Because you see where he's at right now.
Yeah.
But anyway, W at home. Yep. If we lose this one, just expect me to crash out on the day after we do the show. But.
Yeah, there's gonna be some trouble there.
Yes.
Next we play at Minnesota. Now I'll say this, Justin.
Mm-hmm.
At home we played the Vikings well last season.
We did.
The Vikings well. Took them to overtime.
Mm-hmm.
I have them losing on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
You have them winning.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think they do? Week 11. Now we're like the playoff picture is starting to paint itself a little bit.
Yeah.
We've got a mosaic kind of forming of who's good, who's bad, who's not, whatever.
Yeah.
Week 11 in Minnesota. This game will matter.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I'm still thinking we're beating them.
Okay.
Do
you think we sweep the Vikings this year?
I think we do.
Okay.
I 100% think we do. I mean, I think because who is Minnesota's backup if it's not JJ?
Carson Wentz. They just signed Carson Wentz.
Yeah, we're gonna beat the Vikings twice this year. And I just think overall, like, I don't think he's gonna have a Caleb Williams season to where he's performing as well as he did, but there will be ups and downs. And they're at least going to give him a one season tryout to say, okay, can you really come in and win?
You think the leash is short for McCarthy?
I think the leash is short for McCarthy.
Okay.
I think when they signed Sam Darnold and obviously they brought in McCarthy, it was kind of like, oh, whoever's better first, we'll have them play. And it just happened to be Sam Darnold wanting to play for his life and just be really, really good. I don't think that that's something that will happen. Lightning doesn't strike twice, and I think the Vikings will be fourth in the division. I think they'll struggle this year. I don't see them being great like they were last year. I don't.
Okay.
Call me the biggest Vikings hater ever.
A couple more interesting games here.
Yeah.
Week 12, we host the Steelers. But more importantly, we host
Aaron Rodgers. I thought we can get rid of him. Why do you keep coming back here?
A pest. You just need more bug spray to keep spraying at the window.
Yes.
We got to beat Aaron Rodgers.
We do, dude.
We got to beat Aaron Rodgers.
We do, man.
I'm sorry. I don't care if he's playing for the Harlem Globetrotters, okay? Yeah. Whatever Aaron Rodgers does, the Chicago Bears need to come in and beat him for all of those years of torment and torture and saying, I own you and all this. I don't care. I don't care if he's playing for the junior varsity high school team he's coaching.
Yeah.
The Bears need to go down to that field and kick their butt.
Now, I will say
this.
Beat
the Steelers.
This will be a tough game because the Steelers have, some new additions on the receiving end.
Yeah.
Metcalf's going to be tough to contain.
DK will be nice.
You still have Najee Harris.
Although they did shut down DK last year against the Najee's on the Chargers now.
Oh, right.
And he almost blew off his fingers in the 4th of July accident.
Yes,
so.
that is right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. So the Steelers,
it's weird.
They'll be a tough team.
They're always 500 too. It makes no sense.
But you got to beat the Steelers.
No, you do.
You have to.
You have to get your lick back, and I think that we both agree this is a win right here. All right, week 13
at the Eagles. All right, next game.
All right, yeah.
No, I don't think it's the Eagles.
Brother Saquon. Saquon Barkley is gonna kill us.
They just put belt to what against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, brother. That's
and that was on a neutral site field. We got to go to.
In Philly.
Do they still call it the Link? Am I out of the loop?
I'll have to ask one of my buddies.
I think they still call it the Link. We got to go to the Link.
Maybe, yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Now we play Green Bay. I think it's funny that the NFL schedule makers last year said they wanted us to play Green Bay late in the year as well, week 18.
Interesting. Yeah.
Now we're playing Green Bay week 14 and week 16. So week 14 we're at Green Bay. Mm-hmm. Week 16 we host Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start off what we're going to say.
Yeah.
I think we beat Green Bay at home.
Okay.
I think they beat us on their field. That's what I think. I don't know that we go into Lambeau week 14 because, Lambeau at that time of the year is just rocking.
Yeah.
I don't know that we go into Lambeau and beat the Packers, but I think having a bye week in between Green Bay and Green Bay, a.k.a. the Cleveland Browns, we are going to be able to, again, study the film, know what to do. Maybe we lose by like a field goal or a touchdown or something.
Yeah.
Or make adjustments and beat Green Bay because that game is going to be important. Those games are going to be important against Green Bay for the playoff picture, for the division, and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I will go loss in week 14,
Okay.
win in week 16. What do you think?
I think if we're at home, I think we're winning it. I think we're winning it. I think that, despite, them getting the generational pass rusher in Micah Parsons, I think that definitely, because if you look at the games we played versus them last year, they were kind of close. And I think with that,
Both came down to a field goal from Cairo Santos. One was blocked, one went through the upright. So,
right, yeah. So, and it's weird. I feel like, maybe it's just for me watching Green Bay over the past couple of years, I always feel like after the, week 13, week 14, they run out of gas and they get kind of complacent. And, we secured a playoff spot, or we're in a nice spot, so we're just going to chill for a little bit. I think that's when the Bears take advantage, and I think we're at home, so we'll have some momentum. The rivalry is always going to be great. I think we're going to get a win at home.
Do you think we beat them in Green Bay?
Oh.
So are you thinking what I'm thinking, where we lose the first game at Green Bay, we take our bye week, which is the Cleveland Browns.
Yes.
And then we come back the following week and we beat them at home?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, we mentioned Cleveland in between there.
Shedeur Sanders.
That's probably going to be Shedeur Sanders.
Bust down my AP. Perfect timing. Sorry. It's catchy, all right?
You got to be the only person I've ever met to unprompted sing that song. Last two games, and we'll go through these. Week 17 at San Francisco. Week 18 hosting Detroit.
Yeah.
Ooh, tough, brutal.
Yeah.
Last year we went to San Francisco, and despite them having a bad year, they I don't even want to say how bad it was, because I think at one point the yardage disparage was it like 250 to 3? I think they had us the advantage.
Yeah.
It was rough. I don't expect to be embarrassed that badly. But do you think San Francisco is still the powerhouse that they have been in years past, or do you think the Bears are finally catching up? Ben Johnson himself also had lost to San Francisco in the playoffs the previous year.
Yeah.
And I don't think the Lions – no, they did play San Fran, and they beat them last year. That was the Monday night.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do we think?
I'll say this before I get into that. We got an awesome TikTok comment. JC, what's up, guys? All the way from Ireland. I hope your Bears and my Giants have a good year. Thank you so much, JC. I hope your Giants have a good year after we beat them. After we get the win from you guys. But
I think your good year will start in April next year. And I'm being serious.
After the head coaching vacancy.
Lenore Sellers. I mean, come on. We got a good draft coming up.
But getting back to the question, I think that honestly, I feel like San Francisco's just been going in a decline. I feel like with how they had their slump last year and they were just injury-ridden, you're forgetting a very important person who's not on there anymore, which we forgot to talk about. And for Washington, Deebo Samuel.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah. I mean, that's it's like saying Deebo Samuel. Come on. Let's be honest. I'm just.
Yeah, so you might as well just put a W in that.
You said that's a W?
That's a W, bro. I'm sorry. I mean, and honestly, I don't think San Francisco's the same how they were a couple of years ago. I think they're just going to be kind of struggling. I feel like Brock Purdy will still be Brock Purdy, but Brock Purdy can't carry a team by itself. We saw that with Joe Burrow, and it didn't be successful. So I think we're going to win that one.
I'll give them a win here as well. I think this game is going to be more important for the Bears.
It is.
I do. I think this is going to be a game that they're fighting for their playoff lives. And I think that, again, they'll be much more competent than they were last year.
Yeah.
Maybe San Francisco's still not healthy. I mean, we talk a lot about, all the injuries they're dealing with, and hopefully they're going to get healthy.
Yeah.
They're still not healthy.
No.
They're signing receivers, who were working at Walmart last week. Like, they've got a bunch of guys who are old, who are more injured. I mean, I know Christian McCaffrey's back and healthy right now, but He's on the plus. He's going to be on the plus side of 30. So it's interesting to me. I'll
He's
give them
Unk
a win.
status.
He is Unk status.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit Lions, Week 18, ending the season. I have a thought,
Go
and
ahead.
it is a wishful thought, and it is a thought that I'm going to ride with.
Mm-hmm.
The Bears are going to win this game
Okay.
because the Lions will have the number 1 seed,
And then I got to play the starters.
or they'll have the number 2 seed, and they won't have a chance to get the number 1 seed. Like maybe Philly has the 1 seed.
Oh, yeah.
The Lions will be resting their starters. I think we win this game.
I think so, too.
And
that's
we're going to
exactly
need to win
what
this
I was-
game.
Yeah.
But this is a good opponent to play in Week 18
Yeah.
if the Lions have their seeding locked in.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that Detroit will be, unless they're like fighting for a playoff spot, which I highly think they will not be. I think that they're going to win this game. The Bears are going to win this game for sure. And I think that with what, I'm hoping by Week 18 we have figured out, because that's the last week of the season. But yeah, no, I just think that we're going to go in there and we're going to take advantage of the Lions resting their starters. So. Yeah, so Mike is going to be counting up the win totals for us. Leave a comment down below if of what you think our season prediction might be. We'll be watching, giving our thoughts, but
Okay, I'm doing a little math.
Doing a little
You're
math.
definitely more optimistic than I am. 1, 2.
Oh boy, I hope I'm not too
Okay.
optimistic. Oh,
You have the Bears going 12-5.
okay.
I have the Bears going 9-8. So we have some disparity in our thoughts this year.
Okay.
And that's
Yeah.
the predictions we're going to stick with.
Yeah, we're gonna stick with those. I honestly wasn't. It was because we were going through our each team. I was thinking team by team, not really like total wins. So
Yeah,
you kind of
but that's a good way to do it.
That is a good way to do it.
You get the matchup. So 9-8 for me went a lot more cautious. You went more optimistic, which is fine.